so handsome. Okay, whoa. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. Okay. Can you back it up? Back it up. Back it up. You got it. You got it. Oh, really? Good morning, everybody. How is everybody doing? I am home in Alabama. Still blows my mind that I live here. And I've been here like 10 years. Good morning, Carrie. You're driving to class. Drive safe. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. I am happy to be home. I took a shower last night and lathered my face in coconut oil. Not a lot of people can put coconut oil on their face, but I can because I have really normal skin. So I like the way it makes me feel in the morning. So I put a bunch of it on. Can't say much about my hair, but whatevs. How's everybody doing? I hope you all slept well as we move into this Lent season. I said my first prayer of peace last night, which was interesting. You guys are going to totally laugh at this. This is a true story about Jamie. When I go to bed at night, in my mind, I say, now I lay me down to sleep. I pray the Lord my soul to keep. And if I should die before I wake, I pray the Lord my soul to take. How juvenile is that prayer? I'm like 5. Righty-tighty, lefty-loosey, right? So anyway, last night I did my prayer, and then I was like, oh, for Lent, I'm supposed to say a prayer of peace. So I tried to make up a prayer of peace in my mind and fell asleep. Like while I was doing it, I was so tired. So I was in LA working and had some really interesting meetings, some that went my way and some that could not have gone less my way. Some where people looked at me like this. Did you ever see someone look at you like that while you're talking? And you're not really sure, you're like, okay, this isn't going well, but you have to keep going. You can't stop. You can't stop and say, oh, okay, well, clearly this is not of interest to you, so I'll just stop. You have to keep going because you just do. So it's hard. But anyway, I had a meeting with these 2 guys, and they were talking about, oh, well, hello, Andrew, who's new to me. Welcome. I'm new to you too. So happy you're here. All right. So, so anyway, I'm having dinner with these 2 guys, and we're talking about work, and we're talking about shooting and being on set and locations and whatever. And they were telling me how they called this woman to come work on another movie. And she said, I would love to, but is so-and-so from the last movie going to be there? And they were like, yeah, why? And the woman was like, yeah, I don't want to work with her at all in any capacity. Sorry, I'm passing on the job. So we started talking about it, and they were explaining how this girl that they work with has been in the capacity of like a production assistant for a very long time. And they cannot promote her because her attitude and her behavior are constantly blocking her blessings. And I thought, this is a very interesting topic. I might steal this for coffee talk. And they were explaining that no matter how many times they talk to her, no matter how many conversations they have with her, she cannot change her attitude. Her work is really good, but the way she treats people is bad. And I thought, that is so interesting. Why would somebody why would somebody who is afforded all of these luxuries and has all of this opportunity at their fingertips still operate with a bad attitude? And then I realized that I have a girlfriend who is looking for love. And every time she goes on a date, all she tells me is she wants love, she wants to get married, she wants to have children. Every time she goes on a date, her attitude about the date sucks. Every time. I'm going, but I'm not going to like him. How do you know you're not going to like him? I just know. I mean, I'm going. He's a friend of so-and-so, but I don't really. Every single time she has to go on a date, her attitude about the date sucks. And I started to wonder, do you think maybe none of these dates are going well because your attitude about the date sucks before you even get there? And these guys pick up on it and they're like, this girl's attitude sucks. You need to change your attitude if you want to change your life. That is the truth. And I'll tell you how I know, because I lived it. Because I had the worst attitude for so long. I was angry, I was miserable, I was sad, I was vulnerable, I was resentful, and that all of those feelings came out in my attitude, in my behavior, in the way that I treated people. A bad attitude will block your blessings every time. Sometimes you just got to fake it till you make it. I get it. I get the days where you wake up and you don't want to be part of it. You don't want any part of it. You don't want to date. You don't want to go to class. You don't want to go to work. You don't want to talk to your mom. You don't want to answer your phone. I get it. But that's not real. And there are blessings all over the world for you. In every interaction that you have, you never know. I'm going to tell you right now. You want to hear how I know? I'm going to tell you right now. When I came out of that Uber in Los Angeles, I walked into Sunset Tower shaking and started to cry. That's where I was. And I'm not a crybaby. I do cry, but I'm not a crybaby, right? They sat me at a table. They love me at Sunset Tower. They sat me at a table, and Dimitri, the maitre d', and the other maitre d' woman who I love, they brought me a drink, and I sat there, and there were two British guys sitting next to me having a conversation. And they were like, "Are you all right, mate?" Or whatever British people say. Probably not mate. I think that's Australian, but you get the picture. And I said, actually, not really. And they were like, "What's wrong?" So I told them the story of what happened in the Uber. And they were like, "That's not cool. That's not what?" Right? So we start talking. And really, I wanted to cry. I wanted to be angry. I wanted to have a crappy attitude. Okay? And instead, I was like, all right, these guys are being nice. Change your attitude, Jamie, and just whatever. We ended up talking for 45 minutes. Turns out that they are huge producers in London. They have a brilliant company. They're doing brilliant things, and they actually made one of my favorite horror scripts of all time. We ended up exchanging information, and now we're going to try to follow up and work together because I had a different attitude. I didn't want to. I wanted to have a crappy attitude, but I'm telling you, if you change your attitude, you can change your life. Because the person you treat like crap today, the person you shit on, the person you make them think they're not enough, you're too good for them, whatever, is the person you may need tomorrow. In any capacity. You just can't know. So I am telling you, whatever the situation is, when you are dealing with people, work hard to change your attitude. Your attitude and your outlook affect the way you interact with people, and the way you interact with people is the way that blessings are brought to you. There are messengers all around your life carrying blessings that are meant for you. And if you have the wrong attitude, you may turn them away, and they may be holding the blessing that you have been waiting for. It's like if you knew that one of the people you would interact with today that you didn't know was holding a blessing in their hand that you have been praying for, would it change the way you treated everybody that you came in contact with? I bet it would. Literally. I want you to go into the world today as if somebody that you may interact with that you don't know is holding a blessing that you have been praying for in their hand. And the only way to unlock that is if you treat everybody the way you would want to be treated. Check your attitude. Listen, we all have bad days. Shit goes wrong for all of us. Why do I keep saying that? Stop cursing, Jamie. I'm really trying. It's because now I'm so comfortable with you, you see? We all have days where things go wrong. We all have situations. We all have family trouble. We all have issues with the world right now and what's happening in it everywhere. It's easy to walk around like this. I want you to walk around like this. Not like this. Like this. Okay? So just think about it. Just think about it if you can. Make a conscious effort as you move about your life to change your attitude. If you change your attitude, you really can change your life. You can bring the blessings that are circling your aura, they're circling your energy, they're waiting for you to welcome them. You are the one. You are the one that brings them in, or you're the one that keeps them away. It is time to bring them in. You are praying for all of these things. You are not listening to this coffee talk on accident, honey. There is no accident here. You are meant to listen to this. So here it is. Change your attitude, change your life. And I'll tell you what, some of these teenagers need to hear this. I may have to work a part of this into my coffee talk series for millennials. Like the attitudes, whew, gotta work on it, people. Gotta work on it. I'm telling you. Yadi, thank you for being here. Jesse Fife, stop telling lies, girlfriend. It is easier to find the negative. It is easier to be angry, to let those emotions take over. It is easier to fall into that. I totally get it. Believe me when I tell you, you are not hearing this by accident. I didn't wake up and feel touched to talk on this subject by accident. Someone needs to hear this. Somebody is praying for something or working towards something and cannot figure out why the blessings aren't coming. And I'm telling you, it's because of your attitude. Change your attitude, change your life. Also, when you change your attitude, the people in your life will change. Because when I was Debbie Downer, I was surrounded by other Debbie Downers, other gossips, other girls that wanted to fight and pop off and talk shit and hit them where it hurts and meet them in the streets. That was me. That was me. I surrounded myself with people who were always ready for the jump off. And when I changed my attitude, the girls that were ready to pop off didn't make sense anymore. We had different outlooks. So who you are and how you project yourself and what energy you are carrying, that is who attracts to you. I mean, I swear to you, there is no way on God's given earth that Danielle Yancey would be my friend if I was old Jamie. There would be nothing. She wouldn't be able to weed through that energy. She wouldn't even be able to find any potential. I blocked all of it. My attitude blocked every blessing. People couldn't even see my potential. It was buried under a nasty, protective attitude. I'm telling you, I'm speaking on it because I lived it. That's why. All right. I love you guys so much. And yes, Jamie was the original Cash Me Out, that. But except real. I don't know what that girl's doing. I was smart about my bad decision. She's just not smart about her bad decision. All right. Please share this video. You see that little share button down on the bottom? Kevin Jerome Brown, I am so proud of you because there is no reason why a young, strapping, good-looking young man like yourself should listen to this lady, but you are, which means it is your season. It means blessings are coming for you, and you have been put in this path for a reason. You are here for a reason to listen to me. I don't know what it is, but I'm telling you, it's coming. And that makes me so proud, because when I was your age, I was definitely not listening to anybody. People would talk and I would be like, nothing comes out when you move your lips, just a bunch of gibberish, right? Okay, so I love you guys. Please share the video. You see that little share button down on the bottom left-hand corner? Just hit share. Thank you, Carolina, for sharing. Help me spread the word. We're trying to get to 500,000 so I can make a big announcement. I have a big surprise for you guys. I cannot wait. Thank you for everybody who just shared the video. I appreciate it so much. For those of you who found me on Instagram at Jamie P. Sullivan, it is fun over there, but it is not for the faint of heart. Holy smokes. Instagram, Jamie P. Sullivan. I love you guys so much. And I'm going to be posting a schedule for cooking with cast iron later today. So be looking for that, because you guys will see the recipes and the dates that I'm going to be cooking. And I love you. Have a great day.